Have you ever had shin splints and you try to stretch it out and it just doesn't quite get to the problem? Well, today with this video, we're going to address that issue. When talking about foam rolling the lower leg for shin splints, we want to think about three primary muscles. That's the anterior tibialis, the extensor digitorum longus, and the extensor hallucis longus. When foam rolling the anterior shin, you're going to feel these muscles differently depending where the foam roller is at on the leg. So let's jump into it right now. When talking about these three different muscles, it's helpful to know where they're at in relation to each other. Now the anterior tibialis starts up here, and the bulk of it runs along the top third of the shin, and then it forms a tendon that goes down into the foot. Now the extensor digitorum longus branches down a little bit farther on the shin before it forms the tendon also going down to the foot. Now the last one is to the extensor hallucis longus, and it's a little bit longer of a muscle. As it starts coming down the shin, it goes deeper into the leg before it forms its tendon going down into the foot. So depending where the foam roller is at in the proximal 1/3, the middle 1/3, and then the distal 1/3, you'll feel these muscles a little differently, and potentially you'll find that idea where you need a foam roll. Now let's get started. Take your foam roller, sit it on the floor directly underneath your knee. Before we get started with this, take your hands, put them a little awkwardly out in front of you, and keep them flat. Do not let them come up like this. It's gonna help with shoulder stability, which is gonna carry over to many other things. From here, take your opposite foot and bring it up. And then now we can apply pressure from our body weight down directly onto the foam roller. And we just want to foam roll back and forth in those sections. So I'm working that proximal part. You might want to keep the shin directly straight down into the foam roller and then a little bit to the side when you're working that proximal 1/3. From here, as you go through the middle 1/3, lean a little bit more towards the outside of the shin. It's going to get into that extensor digitorum longus better. And then finally, at the very bottom, you're going to be resting almost directly on it where you're sitting on it. And that's great because you're getting very good compression. And this is working that extensor hallucis longus. And if you want to, at the very end here, start moving your foot back and forth, and you're going to feel those tension and those trigger points better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. My question of the day for you guys is, if you have shin splints, what kind of shin splints do you get? Are they on the outside, which we addressed today, or are they more on the inside? And let us know in the comments below, and we'll get to them as fast as possible. Thanks, guys.